Hello, welcome back to Immortality. I've got my partner Chip Cheesem here with me. You had something to say?
I was gonna say I'm sorry that I didn't join you for the first stream. I feel like would have been a good balancing force against this game.
My negativity. My obsessive, crazy negativity.
It seemed like her playing this game was self-harm.
Self-harm? I don't get it. Why would somebody play something they know they won't like and make fun of it? I'm sorry, I'm from something awful and like 4chan and shit. Like, I came from a different internet where it was a lot like more acceptable to be like, look at this fucking piece of shit and just rail on it and be like a little obsessed with it, but not to the point where you know where somebody lives or anything like that. I don't even fucking know what country Sam Barlow lives in, okay? I'm just very familiar with his work, and I'm very familiar with his tropes, and I don't like them. If you want the whole fucking spiel about my beef with this guy, go to the previous video that is, yes, I'm sorry, 7 hours long. That is not my fault! That is the game's fault. Like, it's RNG a little bit, and I didn't know whatever weird mechanic was going on, because why would I expect a mechanic? He's never had mechanics before.
Yeah.
All of his other games, Telling Lies, Her Story, War Games, it just like, there is no mechanics. It's just like you can look over here, you can look over there, based on your own curiosity and intrigue.
There is one mechanic.
And if yeah, eventually when you see enough of the crucial clips, whatever it is,
you get shuffled onto the ending. You
get shuffled onto the ending once you see a certain amount of crucial clips. So I'm just going through this thing thinking it was the same damn thing, right? And it's like, no, there's apparently like a thing where you have to like find the ghost
you have to find the ghost.
Which apparently,
I have. That was random which clips the ghost stuff would appear on whatever clip, and it got patched, so now those ghost clips appear in specific clips.
Here's the thing, I saw a bunch of the ghost clips. Nothing happened. I would play them backwards and I'd be like, okay, that was spooky, what now? Why would I think there was more to it? Apparently you're supposed to find like an individual frame in those ghost clips to progress. Why would I know that? That's nuts to me. Anyway, we have Barlow Bingo over there, I guess. Am I pointing in the right direction? Yes. And I just want to review Barlow Bingo. I changed it just a little scotchy bit because there was a couple things in there that didn't make sense. I accidentally had 2 nostalgia baits over here and I changed them to twins or princesses. Le Petite Mort, sex is death. And something else, I forget what it was. Horny, but in a pretentious way, because this was also it was like the internet doesn't work that way, but this takes place before the internet, and I should have known that, but I didn't because I'm not obsessed with this guy. I didn't look up that much about this game. I didn't know it didn't take place before the internet really happens. So, checkmate. I don't know.
So,
yes.
If people are checking up on this, my history with Sam Barlow. I played Her Story. I was not in... The initial premise was like, neat. And then I was not impressed with anything else in that game because I thought the story was really hammy. Yeah. And the twist was not surprising to me. And also I had a hard time suspending my disbelief in that game because of the way the police archived all of their interrogation footage. It makes 0 sense.
Yeah, that was under plot/tech contrivance.
Yeah, it really got stuck in my craw, and that really just took me out of it a lot.
I also didn't like that the police were like, oh, here's a guitar, play a guitar for us.
Yeah, there's some things in that game, and also Sam Barlow's other games that feel very self-indulgent. Me, which is a funny thing for me to complain about because I really like Hideo Kojima's works. There's
certain flavors of self-indulgence that I am fine with, and there's other flavors that I feel like, and this is the thing that like really gets in my craw, is that I feel like if a woman did these games, it would be under the radar, nobody would look at them, no one would care, or people would just get mad that they're making a pretentious game. This is so pretentious. This is so pretentious. Meanwhile, you see stuff like The Beginner's Guide being called pretentious. And Sam Barlow's games, which are very pretentious, are like rarely called pretentious. And it's like, I don't think we're throwing the word at the right people. for the right things, personally.
Didn't you know words have zero meaning these days?
They fucking don't. So, you know, that's Barlow Bingo. Let's get on with the goddamn show. That's enough of a lead up, right? I want to finish the damn thing. I did not purposefully try to, like, make this last long. Like...
Okay, so just for a very quick plot thing for me.
Yeah.
This is 3 separate movies of an actress who went into hiding, went missing.
Vanished.
I
don't know. Nobody's seen her in a long time.
Nobody's seen her in a long time. These 3 movies were unreleased.
We could, let me find the... I'd love to scroll. I want to find the first clip that I looked at, which was the interview with the Johnny Carson cosplayer. I just want to catch you up.
Now you must be very excited.
This is the first clip I saw, the premise.
Now you look very young.
By the way, this was not the clip I clicked on the first time, which I have not reviewed the videotape to see, like, did I click on this? Because, like, I clicked on something that looked completely different to me, and it was this. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't click on that.
People always say that.
You look, what, 15, 16?
Tell me if it's loud enough, chat.
Can we tell the people at home how old you actually are?
Yes, I'm 20.
That is correct. Now, we know you from the movie that you just finished shooting. It is finished, right?
Yeah, it's finished. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's a bit of a fairy tale. So Arthur Fisher, the great director, who you probably know from his movies such as Marion and The Man Who Dreamed, was casting for his new movie, Ambrosio. And so instead of casting a recognizable face, he wanted to find some fresh talent. So he put the word out and saw, how many was it? 10,000?
I think it was over 20,000.
20,000. Mm-hmm. He saw 20,000 girls, and long story short, he picked you.
Yes.
And you'd never acted before.
Not on the screen. I had done modeling, and I liked the theater.
Just want to point out how random, like, the clapping is.
Yeah, the clapping is coming in at weird points.
That is amazing.
It's on purpose to be fucked up.
Clip here. Do you want to tell us what we're about to see?
Yes, so I play Matilda, and, well, I don't want to spoil things too much. She's a young woman who sneaks into a monastery disguising herself as a monk.
Can you pause again?
And then there's...
This music that's playing.
Yeah.
Separate from the clip.
Yeah.
It's like the game music that continues to play over whatever clip you're listening to.
The game wants you to feel like whatever you're watching is important, so it'll just, like, play some music non-diegetically separate from the clips, and it's, like, very obnoxious, and it's something that has happened in all the other games that no one's noticed. Her Story does it, Telling Lies does it. They'll just play this non-diegetic music to make you feel like you're seeing something really, like, interesting, deep, whatever.
A lot of
I really wish that music wasn't there. It actually takes me out of it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's stupid, manipulative.
As Matilda, a woman disguised as a young monk.
Check out how bad this clip is that they use for this, as if, like, a talk show would use a clip like this.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
The same magic that powers this lens can also grant you what you wish.
How so?
You remember the night that I was to die, when we took to St. Clair's sepulchre? That night, I performed a rite. I summoned a fallen angel to aid me.
What have you done?
It's a pretty short clip.
Quite a role for your first movie.
Well, Mr. Fisher was quite the teacher.
Now I heard he can be quite demanding.
I do so enjoy making
Well,
butter.
you know, he has an idea of a
Nasty
picture in his
sex
head.
murderer.
Nasty sex murderer. You're a nasty sex man.
And, nothing is going to come between him and that, not even the actors.
This is Mr. Fisher's first film with nudity, correct?
Yes, well, you know, he felt that a modern motion picture should reflect the times.
And you filmed this in Europe.
Correct.
They go for that in Europe, the nudity.
Yes, our producer said, we are born naked, and if we are lucky, we die naked. So why not shoot the movie naked?
Well put.
He kept his clothes on.
And the picture is out soon?
I hope so.
Yeah, and now, you're not in New York only to talk about Ambrosio, but you're filming another picture.
That's right, yes, with John Jurek, who was the director of photography on Ambrosio. We're writing it together.
That is amazing. You are smarter than you look.
This guy,
What is this movie about?
is he just a Johnny Carson impersonator that they got? Because he comes off, he has the vibe of a guy who is known to just be like, you need a Johnny Carson alike? That's me.
Thank you for saying the exact same thing that I said. But now a man's saying it, so it's something that's not worth getting angry about.
Oh my gosh.
It's about an artist who is killed, and the suspect, the number one suspect, is his muse. That's the part I play. And there is a detective investigating, and he falls for her.
Well, I can't blame him.
Well, he has a cop mindset, and it's really about the clash between the artists, how they live, and this cop mindset, the conservative mindset, I guess. He is surprised by how messy the lives of artists are.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We've had some on the show. Mr. Warhol. Have you met Mr. Warhol?
Oh, yes, we've met.
Yes, we had him on the show, and he hardly spoke. Such a towering figure, and yet such a small, quiet man in person.
Isn't that a weird thing to gossip about other celebrities on your talk show?
It is a little weird.
What the fuck?
You know, but his superstars, though, that's what he calls them, superstars. They are quite playful.
Yes, we'd like to put some of them in our movie.
Well, just make sure you've got a chaperone. And you like New York?
Oh, yes, I love it. The people are so interesting.
All right, well, we've got to take a short break here. Do you mind reading this out for us?
Now, marvelous magic will turn the next 60 seconds into a commercial.
Magic indeed.
The tape stopped!
No! It's a horror game of the year!
Ah!
So like, I just want to, while they're being spooky, I guess there's a ghost clip here.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, how obvious is it from the first fucking clip that this is a story about a woman suffering? Because it's like, oh, you're really young, aren't you? You look like you're 15, 16. How old are you? 20. 20? How many girls? Oh, wow, 20,000. Oh, wow. And I hear the director is really demanding. Oh, yes, he wanted nudity and he kept his clothes on. And also, my next movie is with the director of photography from this movie, Flirty Eyes. You can tell everything that's going to be told to you.
Yeah.
The acting is really obvious.
It's really funny because I kind of looked up. I know like one of the big spoilers of this game or like a twist or something. I'm just like, ha ha ha.
Lol.
If that what I read was true, it sounded
20,000. 20,000 women, right?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
okay, so you're supposed to scrub around, rewind, and you can find a ghost.
I mean, it's going wah. I don't see a ghost.
So,
Oh, there you go.
You've been around for a
New
while,
clip.
and you look good for it.
Well, I changed with the times.
I imagine
So that's like actually her. And like we've seen a couple of clips where it's like, oh, like, so she was in Ambrosio in 1968 or something, and then she was in that second movie with director photographer Minsky, and that was in like 1970 or something, and and then there was like a death on set. It was the detective guy died for some reason. I haven't found the clip of this guy fucking perishing. I hear it's in there.
Yeah.
But, and I've been, getting some clips here and there of this lady, and also it skips because like after that death, she like kind of vanished and tried to have a comeback in 1999. This really boring looking Hollywood drama about just like someone trying to make it big. There was twins in it. A case of mistaken identity, But she looked exactly the same in 1999 as she did in 1970. And it's just like, okay, well, clearly there's an unreliable narrator here. That's not actually what she looks like. It would be ridiculous. And in these like ghostly flashes, you see like this woman who looks perhaps bald or something like that. She appears here and there and does like kind of like goofy symbolic stuff. Someone sets her on fire, like woo. And now we're getting more stuff with her.
But can you be killed?
Drowning doesn't do it. Crucifixion hurts, but little else. They knock you out for a while, but it takes much more than that. Burning works.
I will take note of that. Skip drowning, skip crucifixion, go straight to the flame.
Have you ever watched anyone burn at the stake?
I have not.
Terrible.
Somebody watched some David Lynch in between the last game and this game, didn't they?
I saw that whole clip. I was like, man, I feel like that's a good idea. Could potentially be a good idea to make something spooky, but there's something, it's not. That one clip at least, all I have seen of the spooky clips, did not hit for me. Partially just because I think seeing literally Johnny Carson basically just...
spooky.
Well, how do we kill ya?
How do we kill ya? I'd love to kill ya. Can you be killed?
Tell me, any babies?
We don't reproduce that. There used to be more of us, but as humanity spread, our numbers dwindled. Think of us like the water that falls as snow on the mountain, and then runs down as fresh spring water, and later evaporates out of the
Thank you, Slap Ghost. Now that's a good FMV game. All right, Phantasmagoria 2.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Wom.
Okay, so more spookies.
More spookies. More spookies afoot.
Now here's a question.
Yeah, the game audio definitely dipped for us too.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The music
and
is the same volume.
music is the same
These
volume.
clips are just quieter.
Oh, I need to like make us smaller because my chair is in the way of the.
Oh, we're blocking the subtitles.
Oh, we're blocking the subtitles. We don't want to miss any of this beautiful. The words, they're so good. There we go. Don't want to miss these good ass words. Sorry.
Tone it down a little bit.
As the rain falls as snow on the mountains to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it. As much as you remember your childhood, perhaps. I remember specific moments, but it's hard to connect who you were.
Wow, the film quality is degrading. I bet that means something.
Life, I can't imagine.
It's all in there. It's just hard to access. I remember things I never saw.
I think there's gonna be like a loud part.
Wrong. Blues forms I took.
We're just getting them one after another now.
The game took pity on you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hibernate?
Well, a long while back, I would put my face in the water and drown. I learned not to panic, but now I can just...
Dingwa, thank you.
And then?
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's always some confusion upon waking. Like, it's much harder now. The world you're merged into can be so different. It's dangerous.
It's just one after another because we saw so many clips.
And you two disagree on this point.
Her attraction to humanity is not one I share.
He thinks there's a future just for us, apart from them. But he doesn't see what they have that we don't.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? You haven't seen them
It's the
before?
same outfit that I think she was wearing in some other clip, though. Like, I've seen this outfit before. I'm not sure who that is, and they've degraded the film enough so that it's like, ooh, mystery. Who's that?
Okay.
Any idea that we come from you?
Well, you have something else in you, but your mortality makes you shine.
You imitate us, but everything you do is base.
I don't think I know this guy. Do we know this guy? That's Canary Mary, right? Wegward. Do we know this guy? Max Headroom, right? Yeah. Is that Minsky? Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Elevate you, but it didn't fit.
You died for our sins?
A story.
And now up next, Ace Frehley's new band.
Someone in the chat was just saying the game's dumping like all the actual exposition on us one after another now.
Yeah, I can tell they are because this is not how the game normally plays. You got to click around, and find some boring clips, and da da da. Yeah, now it's just all this. Sorry, back to the normal clips.
Now you must be very excited.
I am excited.
Now you look very young in person.
People all...
Yeah, that's the same clip. $20,000 girls. Here's a clip. Yeah. This is the same shit. Okay. So, how do you feel about that shit?
Okay.
So the way the game actually works is
You
you
have
can
to like.
click some guys and some stuff. You can click Marissa, Marcel, and go to some random clip of hers. You can click the coffee mugs and go to someplace else that probably has coffee or a mug or container. It's vague. You can click on this microphone and get a modern microphone or, a police recorder or something like that. Click on this guy, you're probably going to go to his own clip. Yeah.
They say she's become a recluse.
Yeah.
He looks like the Fonz now, a little bit. Like older the Fonz.
So it always starts in the middle of the clip, just like Telling Lies does. And
Right.
you have to like rewind to see the whole clip. But this is the director of photography guy she was talking about. They was gonna do a movie with her.
Right.
And I'm just gonna leave to P while you get the context of who this guy is.
Oh boy.
Enjoy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm excited to see this movie.
Oh no, why is it playing so slow?
Oh, use the yeah, you have to bring it up to speed with the
A new start for you.
Okay.
okay.
Well, I'm getting the spooky music now.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just whatever. We'll rewind it later. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. I mean, if something happens, pause. Obviously.
All right.
Can you talk about what happened with your previous movie?
Now, I'm sure everyone here has read about this or heard the gossip. I was making a movie in New York.
Your first as director?
Yes. At the time, I'd done quite a bit of work as a director of photography. This was my first. It would have been a superb movie.
I feel like even compared to the previous games that have like this previous Sam Barlow games that have this very similar format, it feels like, I mean, obviously even more effort went into making these clips than before because they transferred this shit they filmed with an old ass camera that seems to be period appropriate to VHS, so that it had, and instead of using it like just a VHS filter, they actually transferred it to a real tape. But I'm surprised at the amount of praise this is getting simply because I thought people wouldn't have patience for how long the clips in this one are. Because the clips in the previous, I mean, I've only seen a couple, maybe there are shorter clips too. But the length of the clips in the previous Sam Barlow games were a lot shorter. They were a lot more bite-sized.
Her story had very short clips. Telling Lies had quite long clips.
Oh, did it?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
And people didn't like Telling Lies as much as they're digging this. I don't know why they're digging this so much.
Yeah.
I think they forgot Telling Lies happened, or War Games. No one remembers War Games. Only me.
I think not very many people actually played War Games in the first place. Anyways.
There was an accident on set.
Why would you ask this on like primetime TV?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, injured and later died. After that, we felt it was in everyone's best interest that we stop the movie. We decided not to finish.
And this movie also starred Marissa Marcel, and I gather it put a stop to her career. They say she's become a recluse.
I don't want to speak for Marissa, but I think recluse may be inaccurate. Because she didn't choose the court celebrity, I just think that...
My PC's making kind of squeaky noises.
I don't really think she disappeared or anything. She just chose a different life.
Have you met with Marissa since that movie?
I'm sorry, we got a squeaking sound somewhere in here. Is it your PC?
I think it's my PC. I rotated it so I wouldn't be hitting it with my knees.
We got a squeak going on. What is this?
I think it's the fan in here. I nudged it with my foot. Maybe it stopped.
Okay.
Okay. Well, since we did that, I want to move this window down here so I can see the correct stuff.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a commercial here, and when we come back, we will have some amazing new music.
Well, good timing. All the audio has been lower since that one thing happened. That's got to be a glitch.
What happened?
I thought they were doing it on purpose to make you kind of like lean forward.
I thought it was, like,
and
the sound was getting quieter with the like degradation of those multiple
Yes.
clips because it was getting worse.
It was getting worse, and I don't know what the fuck.
I do so enjoy making butter.
Oh, how's Chip's eyebrow doing?
It's fine. It's going back very quickly. It
How's
was this
it
eyebrow.
doing?
And I showed it off earlier. It's mostly coming back. It looks a little bit worse when this light is right
It
on
looks better in person, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like that light is really unflattering to that your eyebrow situation. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I made it louder.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's kind of like the setup. There's
Right.
table
there was
reads.
a spooky clip
Oh yeah.
thing in that clip.
Oh yeah,
though.
this one had a spooky clip.
Yeah,
in
near
it.
the start.
Again, this diegetic music.
Well, I'm excited to see this new movie.
Oh, you have to tell me what you think.
Yeah, must feel like a new start for you. Can,
There's a ghost in the tape.
Well, I'm sure everybody's read about it or heard the gossip. I was making a movie in New York.
Your first as director.
Yeah.
Okay, so this alien is in this guy's body.
Photography at that point, but this was my first. It would have been a superb movie.
Why'd they do this to her hair?
I'm sorry, alien?
I think it's an alien because they were talking about like hibernation.
Sure.
Our people have known about you for a long time. There's part of us and you.
Sure.
They could be muses. They could be, I think, maybe just aliens. And I think it's dumb, and I'm not impressed.
It's some type of
Like a parasite creature.
some sort of entity is moving between multiple people throughout the history of these three movies for whatever reason.
Yeah, and they don't die.
Okay.
Well, there was an accident on set, and one of the actors, Carl Greenwood, was unfortunately injured and later died. And after that, we felt it was in everybody's best interest that we stop the movie. So we decided not to finish.
This was also a movie that starred Marissa Marcel, and I gather put a stop to her career. They say she's become a recluse.
I don't want to speak for Marissa, but I think recluse might be inaccurate. Just because she chooses not to court celebrity just makes her normal. I don't think she disappeared or anything. She just chose a different life.
Have you
This
met with
music.
Marissa since that movie?
I have not.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to a short commercial here, and when we come back, we're going to have some amazing new music.
Okay. So yeah, it's some type of entity that's traveling between different people.
We can click on her and get more ghostly bullshit.
Sure.
Ghostly
Probably
bullshit.
get us closer to the ending.
We must return to the Abbey before we are missed.
Well, more screen tests. You love it. I just want to like go to the options and see if I can like turn up the sound.
Yeah, we need voice and less music.
Movie.
We're rolling.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see if that helps. Okay, let's go back to the start of this. Ambrosio! 68.
41, Riasa.
Much better.
Why did that happen?
Action.
Follow me.
So you descend the stairs, Matilda leads. You walk through passages, skulls and caskets. A lantern light catches your eyes. We come to the cabin. Blank face, Marissa. Your lack of expression next to Ambrosio makes you strong. Now, we enter the chamber.
I have those same shoes. I got them on Amazon.
Undress.
That she's got.
Apollinaire described Assad's Juliet as the new type of human, a woman with wings who will renew the universe. Have that strength, that moral power as you stand naked. No
I
shame.
do so enjoy making butter.
Me too.
Fuck me before I die.
Yep.
Fuck me to heaven.
Oh
me to-
yes,
Fuck me
right.
to heaven. These ankle this ankle fashion situation. I don't recall that being 60s fashion, but okay.
The ritual.
I could be wrong.
Look.
Now there's Roy.
Safe
Cold
employees.
fire.
Happy employees.
Thank you, Comedy Klaus.
Thank you.
That was clearly something backwards, so here we go.
Out. Walk. Out.
Your servant.
Your servant. Us all?
Yeah, that's the rich one.
That's
right
what she
there.
said. Yeah.
Out.
Your servant.
Zoo.
Ah, whatever. I love eggs.
Now there's Roy.
Fire. Cold fire. Your breath freezes.
Drolzy Nazies.
3 years.
Seis Nanis Lord.
Satan is Lord.
Drolzy Nazies.
3 human fingers. An Agnus Dei. Now, the dagger. Dark smoke, a crack of thunder. The ground shakes.
He comes.
Who doesn't in this?
Still,
Waka waka. You haven't seen
Waka.
any of the nudity yet.
Satan appears. An unearthly beauty. The fallen angel.
Evo.
It'd be really funny if it was just like a guy in like a like, big red leotard comes out, like Satan appears. This
Oh
goofy
yeah,
guy.
just with the little pitchfork.
Oh wait.
Obey.
Oh wait.
Yeah, sure.
Evo. Evo.
Ta. Gebad neba se.
Zroizy wazy. He's always yours.
His haben nabe.
Like, I can't hear that at all.
Gebad neba se. His haben nabe.
He's Abby Dubby?
That's right. He's Ubby Dubby.
Fucking Simlish, yeah.
Gebad neba se.
He is Hubby Dubby.
He's Hubby Dubby.
His haben nabe.
What?
I can't make sense out of that one.
Se. His haben nabe.
She's way better at it than he is, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Zroizy wazy.
Kyudze. His lui.
He's always yours.
He's always yours.
I can't understand this guy at all.
She's way better at doing it, yeah.
Kyudze. His lui.
His weak.
Kyudze. His lui.
He's
Lemon Witch where it says it. Oh, never mind.
His soul is yours?
Soul is yours.
Niamzie.
I do so enjoy making
It's
butter.
mine.
This dialogue reminds of the nonsense lines in Tough Guys Don't Dance. A bonkers movie that's way weirder than The Room and bordering Neil Breen territory.
Drolzy Nazies.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
Seis Nanis Lord. He's mine.
Satan is yours, he's mine.
Niamzie.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nazies.
Satan vanishes.
Thank you for the stick.
Lucifer was unhappy to help a monk, but I compelled him. I have exhausted my currency. In the future, you will have to bargain with him yourself. But today we have what we need. Hold this constellated myrtle. With it in your hand, every door will open to you. Tomorrow night, use it to access Antonia's chamber. Then breathe on it 3 times and pronounce her name. She will enter a deep sleep that will not leave her till morning. You may satisfy your desires fully. When she wakes, she will perceive her dishonor but be ignorant of its cause. With this service, I have proven to you my friendship and lack of jealousy.
Rape! Game of the year.
I didn't know that was gonna echo in my headphones too, so it really caught me off guard.
Soon it will be dawn. We must return to the Abbey before we are missed.
Very nice. We will make a Matilda out of this, Rosario.
What?
Okay.
So like, yeah, this is based off a book. And I don't care. Doesn't matter. Barlow could have chosen all sorts of other books, but this one appealed to him.
Some in which where it says, just as a warning, there is a rehearsal clip with a simulated rape scene in this game.
Oh, hell yeah, of course there is. Sam Barlow's been thirsting for that kind of art for a while. What do you want to look at? The basket, the candles. Was there some other prop that caught your eye during this? What the fuck is that? Jacket.
Rewind back to the stick. The constellated myrtle.
Oh yes, the constellated myrtle. Lest
That's
I forget. Yeah, baby, that's a constellated myrtle right there. It's titty time, everybody.
Titty time.
Time for titties.
Speaking of titties. Whoa!
Whoa!
That's that fucking Captain America fucking drawing.
Whoa! Can't believe you're body shaming this guy with hot tits. Come on, man.
I'm just going, whoa, they're huge.
I'm gonna have to click this lady. I don't know this hoe. Maybe I do.
42 apples.
I do so enjoy making butter.
What is worse so far, tender loving care or this?
This. By a long shot, buddy.
I haven't been here that long, but Tender Loving Care was a lot more entertaining.
It's funnier. It's way funnier.
Smoke.
I wish. I'd love to. Inflate the titties like 10% more.
Music fills the air. Action.
Action.
Marissa.
Yeboah. Yeboah. Obey.
Yeah, more obey.
Obey. Yeboah. Yeboah.
Dagagnana bazie. Hey Zatmanan gagat.
Great, you did a great job.
Dagagnana bazie. Hey Zatmanan gagat.
He's a Mananga god.
He's a mamangagog.
Dagagnana bazie. Hey Zatmanan gagat.
He's a manga god.
Yeah, he's a manga god. He's a mangaka.
He's a manga
Dagagnana bazie. Hey Zatmanan gagat.
Yeah, sure, he's a mangaka.
Dagagnana bazie.
Zroy zilwazi.
Okay, fine. Jeez, I want to see the whole clip first.
Niamzie. Drol zinatsies.
That's supposed to be saying he looked like shit. I love the. It's just a headband.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Chet's thinking he was supposed to be saying he's a man of God.
He's a man of God. Satan off.
No, I just turned him off. Thank you. Oh, that was a triple clap. You don't want to know what that does.
Cut. Check the gate and let's grab that mother-daughter on Marissa.
Mother-daughter. What?
Hey.
He's a mangaka.
He's a mangaka.
He's a mangaka. Give me the stick back.
He's mine.
Is he?
I thought you'd keep your distance if he came back.
Biddies.
There's more that binds us together than repels us.
What they do, what they create is worthwhile. I want that.
They're monkeys flinging shit.
There's more than just existing.
There is. But not this.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm. Yep. The whoa was expertly timed. Thank you. That was very funny to me.
Who you? Yeah, okay.
It just went off.
Yay! It's time for the death scene of this guy. Oh, he's having a Brandon Lee moment.
Mm-hmm.
Very convincing. Very convincing disguise right there. And during Minsky.
So enjoy making butter.
They are terrible kissers.
They don't look good. Also, please don't spam in like little tiny amounts of bits to interrupt, pretty please. Thank you. Love you anyway, Josh. Time for tragedy to strike.
Scene 17A, take 1.
It's about time. We got to the good shit.
Action.
Also, P.S. Like, Marissa was fucking the director of photography for show, who on the previous movie, and then he became the director of this movie. They're definitely fucking. He actually ended up playing Minsky, I think, because the original actor was just like, I refuse to do nudity. What kind of, you're a pervert with a camera. I'm leaving, hissy fit. Which is a clear contrast to how women are treated in films, blah, blah, blah. We get it. So, he replaced the Minsky guy who gets murdered by Marissa's character in this movie. Mm-hmm. Marissa was his muse. He was an artist. This is the cop guy. She was also plainly fucking this guy during this because there was a lot of like flirting during like the outtakes and stuff like that. And I think some character mentioned like explicitly before like a scene started and she was mic'd. She was like, you know, Marissa's fucking John, right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever his name is. I forget.
Okay.
It just went off.
Fuck, Jesus fucking Christ.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Disappointing death scene. Jesus freaking Christ. I want to click on that fake mustache, honestly. Yeah, there it was. Oops, I skipped it. See, I was just getting scenes like this. And like nothing would happen sometimes.
Right.
But like, okay, it's like one immortal being and some other immortal being, like knowing they're both immortal beings. Ay, ay, ay. But like I have to go really slow through them. I have to go frame by frame through them for it to happen. Shit. Stop! I have to go like frame by frame through it.
Right.
To get like the right frame, which is really ridiculous. And I can't believe people aren't mad at this game for making them do this. It's not something you have to do normally. Why would you do this?
Some people in the chat saying this controls and works better when you're using a controller. It's not frame by frame, it's a specific rewind speed.
Are you fucking shitting me? I'm not on a controller.
She's using keyboard and mouse. She has a controller plugged in.
Yeah, let's go really fast.
Apparently on the controller, it's a gradual input thing.
Okay, this is the slowest backward speed. Okay, that's not it. What a fun game.
Can you pick up the controller and try to do it that way, where apparently it's easier? It's still plugged in, I think.
I think it's still plugged in, yeah. What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Is this just two horny aliens? I'm not doing that.
I think you bumped some...
Did I?
Something
Oh
to
my
make
fucking
it rewind.
god. Well, now I don't know how to use this because I haven't been using this whole time. Why don't you make your game work on PC? Game of the Year 2022!
It's us or them. Do it.
Safe employees. Are happy employees.
Me just now. Alright, I'm off work. Do. I wonder what's on Twitch. Tony GHOH. No, she's playing it again.
GHOH no.
GH and I. Whoa! Thanks from the mazes.
You chose them.
I chose me.
I choose me.
You never watched me die
What? Oh yeah, this is Minsky again.
Minsky is very fun to say.
Minsky.
Minsky.
Minsky. Minsky. Minsky comes up a lot. I was doing that.
Yeah.
When Minsky happened. So Minsky has a scene or two where the lady, Marcel's character, is fucking either Minsky or Cop Guy while they are wearing a mask of clay with a single little straw coming out of it, and there's
Right.
breath play going on.
Okay.
Suffocation, asphyxiation play. Might be how Minsky died. Fucking,
Okay.
I don't care though.
Scene 20E, take 2.
Why is it autofocusing?
Around. Take it in. Now she holds the tube. You can't breathe. More panic. Release.
It's not enough panic.
Cut.
Chat says we might actually be able to trigger the ending by now. We have to go back to the big wall eclipse.
I think that's cheating.
Is it?
We're supposed to be playing the game. We're supposed to be clicking the things that intrigue us and looking for the ghostly clips. You know what intrigues me? This guy. Hey, oi, oi, oi. Still Minsky, Jesus. Minsky all day, all night. Minsky. Great, I'm glad I rewound.
Scene 42B, take 4.
Worth. Oh, I can click all these faces of, you know, these ancient Hollywood stars.
You literally have to go to the wall eclipse to trigger the ending. You can't get it just from jumping from clip to clip. Is what chat says.
Game of the year.
Getting dead.
I want to click on Bogart, yeah.
The memories are stronger.
Roxanne.
A waitress?
I'll take that. What are you reading?
Embezzlement and white-collar crime.
Oh, that's no fun.
They're the real criminals.
I guess I like a juicy murder.
Uh-huh.
I like a juicy murder.
Ring. Hey, Goodman. It's for you.
Tell them I'm off duty. Somewhere I need to be.
Cut.
Check the gate, and that's a wrap for today.
Oh, that was so much fun. Fantastic to work with you, Mr. Greenwood.
You can call me Carl.
Who's this skank? No. And Mr. Bogart.
See the few kids left, this big pile.
Oh, see, it's just a photo.
Ah.
This is the 1999 movie where she has a really bad wig.
Uh-huh.
Scene 61, rehearsal.
That's not Bogart? Well, this isn't Bogart.
Pull out. See the memorial. See the few kids left, this big pile of flowers, teddy bears, handwritten signs. In we come. You see, it's Maria.
She stands.
Where does she kneel?
She's a ghost at her own funeral.
She ready to acknowledge his death? Or must she still keep distance?
Later, I think now I'm processing. First Heather,
First the child, then she can heal the adult.
so we stand.
Then leave. Around the corner. And cut.
Okay, so the controller vibrated earlier, which I think also means ghost time, maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard it.
Sorry,
Don't fuck with it.
I was fucking with it.
Yeah, I've just seen those.
Processing. First, he says, heart, mind, there it is. One and two of everything.
This is wrong to acknowledge his death.
Yeah, you do it.
I just.
Come on.
Since it's impossible to do on PC.
She's a ghost at her own.
Like, go past it, or... Damn it.
You see, it's Maria.
I agree with Little Rain Cloud. I feel like having the movies be bad in the game is Sam Barlow trying to preempt criticism. Like, oh, they're supposed to be bad. I mentioned this last stream.
Come on.
She's a ghost at her own funeral.
Real acknowledge this though. Look at distance.
I decide later I heard it was
God damn it, come on.
Two of
There.
everything to be about everything, but as simple as possible. It was my story. At the beginning, I felt we could do it, but as it went on, I realized it wasn't going to work. The other one was there, but like never before, and we pushed, but I was trying to do too much, to be too much.
Okay. The back of your head, the cowlick.
Not allowed.
Nothing. Not allowed.
Can't rewind.
Nope. When you get to these things, it's just like, you just gotta go back. So I have to go out here to get to the ending. Can I show you the most disgusting scene?
Action.
We talking Minsky, baby.
Okay, more Minsky. It's so loud.
20B, take 1.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Ah.
I just caught the controller that was
Put
falling
it
off.
over here. There you go.
Action.
You can't talk now. So hold up one hand for no, two for yes. Got that? It's gonna take a little while to dry. Shall we have some fun while we wait? To understand me and Minsky, you have to know what it feels like to completely give yourself over to another person. Are you ready to do that?
This is the cop that's investigating her for murder of
Right.
Minsky.
Right. Uh-huh.
It can be quite freeing to give yourself over to another person. Whether you live or die is in their hands. That takes a weight off. Breathing has a reflex action. We're never conscious of how close we are to just dropping dead and dying until we have to think about it. Art is about being aware of our mortality and then transcending it. You're obsessed with dead bodies.
You're obsessed with not having
You're obsessed
sex.
with the finality of death, but art is about looking beyond it. We know that death is just a transformation from one state to another. You're about to shoot a handful of your seed inside me, and that's new life. It won't hurt too much. Orgasm, the petite mort. When you die, when you give yourself to another individual, you do die. As an individual, you give yourself to them. You become part of the work, part of their work, and...
Whoa! Yeah. Yep. Well, indeed. Whoa!
Whoa! His kink is sophistry. Nice one, Patty Piece. Yeah, there's some hidden bullshit. I gotta put this in my report on the crime.
You should have pulled that off and all of his skin got torn off with it too.
I think this scene would have been better if there was some music during it, like...
Wait.
Alright, up to you to find that ghost business, because apparently you can only do it on the controller.
Not sure how to rewind faster than this now for some reason.
Oh, there's two Goodmans.
I was rewinding faster than this before. Why can I not do it now?
Does it have to do with the triggers?
No.
Cool. You want me to? That's the sound of someone coming backwards.
Like, I thought I had to, like, double tap to get it to go rewind faster, because I thought that's what I was doing earlier, but... I mean, this is just me coming into a game without seeing the tutorial at all.
No, yeah, I didn't see the controller tutorial at all. Alright. Almost. Almost. Right there. You're almost there. Just like orgasming. You're almost there.
There we go. Yeah, I had to, like, feather it. Oops, sorry.
Don't feather it.
I don't even know if I remember it right.
It was so long ago.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
If you were, I wouldn't be here.
I don't care about these aliens fucking. Do you?
Not particularly.
Does anybody? Oh, you were here this time?
This is a screen test from Minsky.
Have we seen this clip?
Your name, just tell us about yourself, and we will see if the camera loves you.
I think we've seen this clip.
Susie?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Susie. I am a wholesome country girl who came to New York City to make it big. However, I fell in with a bunch of degenerate artists and shucksters. They told me I was going to be a star, but they only play my pictures at the Times Square movie theaters. Don't give me that look, Drella. I think this could be my big break.
Why is she acting like a drag queen?
Still the movie.
They should have just cast a drag queen.
I'm Eddie, and I'm told I'm photogenic on account of my big, brown eyes. I'm excited to meet Douglas
And
Simon.
that's an alien.
Seeing him in a loincloth fighting gladiators was a big artistic influence on me growing up.
And I'm Debbie.
You didn't wait your turn.
I thought you were done. You're done.
Debbie, tell us about yourself.
Well, I have a wig.
Very well-to-do family back in France.
Faisais-tu partie de l'Ancien Régime?
Ah, must
And
be
duct tape around her neck.
I moved to New York City with my brother after I was kicked out of school for trying to put on a play about the Jesus fucking Mary Magdalene. I make a lot of religious art, mostly centered on the body. I figure if God is anywhere, he isn't here. Is this a religious movie?
No, that was the last one.
Where you played the devil?
Where I played the devil.
Oh, now that is a hell I can get behind.
I think you're all wonderful. John is going to love you.
Feather away, my man. Feather away. Have you heard of Le Petit Mort?
There we go.
Whoa.
With Simons. It's me, Douglas Simon.
Come on.
Douglas Simon.
God damn it.
Fun.
There we go.
Do you know any artists that aren't disgusting?
Stay away.
Yep. Didn't mean to do any of this. Okay.
Girling!
So.
Maybe if we go through the window, we'll go to that chapel again from last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's foreplay.
Damn it. It's Minsky! Damn it, it's Minsky!
Is Minsky the thing you've gotten the most clips from?
Minsky! Minsky!
Scene 33B, take one.
Minsky's all the way down. You're right, Wiggy.
Keep it loose. Let Marissa lead you.
Bad wigs after bad wigs.
Action. You are nothing without me. You will always be a footnote in my biography.
You didn't create me.
This doesn't feel right.
That's the director, photography director guy.
Uh-huh.
It's not just an argument.
I think.
Let's take it to the bed. It's foreplay. It's a wrestling match.
Yeah, I love it.
Come down here. We're just gonna go for it. Keep up. Okay.
We're just gonna fuck on film?
You ready? You are nothing without me. You will always be a footnote in my biography.
You didn't create me.
Yes, I did. I found you and I made you what you are. There are millions of pretty girls and I made you singular. You are as much a creation of Minsky as all these paintings.
Without me, you cannot paint. I will leave you. And I will sell my own paintings.
I will.
And I will forget you and you will be alone.
A model who paints is amusing, like a dog who walks on two legs. People will find you amusing for a while. It is impossible for you to be an artist.
I will kill you.
Why is no one using contractions?
Power for that kind of violence. Let's fuck, and tomorrow you can apologize.
Tomorrow I will kill you.
Hey, cut!
Fuck Douglas Simon.
Fuck Douglas Simon.
I think that's the guy that was previously in the role of Minsky, and he got like uppity and was like, you're a pervert with a camera. And he quit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm also really interested in the transition from the previous scene of the movie to this scene.
Not who I thought you were. What I thought you were. It's a lot. What you did was horrific.
I wanted to be like you.
I thought you wanted to be with me.
It's the same.
Should I be scared of you?
This isn't the reaction that I wanted.
What happened?
The other one told me you'd disappoint me.
He's dead. I was trying to help you. I made this movie for you.
for yourself.
Yummy. I had some fruit gushers right there under the pillow.
Okay, so vampires too.
I'm so tired.
Oops.
I mean, you can if you want. Whoops. What happened
We
to
got
John?
an achievement.
Saw what happened to John Durek. He disappointed me.
Oh,
But like John Durek was the director of photography, and he like survived to do that interview with Johnny Carson, right? Like, am I dumb?
Ominous humming from this
Oh
one.
yeah.
Where did John go?
Yeah, this is a really funny clip, by the way. Like, go back to the start.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just a goofy fucking clip. With another bad wig.
Take 7.
1999.
Action.
Is the seat taken? Actually, yes. I'm waiting for someone. Detective Murphy, perhaps? He won't be joining us. Do I know you? Isabella Hessenberg. And I know who you are, Heather. You really look nothing like her. I don't want to talk to you. I think you should. We're both after the same thing. What? We want to know what happened to your friend. It was an accident. But you don't think it was? I've been married to Andrew for a long time. It's a complicated relationship. Legally, morally. He's a very powerful man. And that limits what I can do, what I can say, what I can see. I don't like seeing other women get hurt.
Me either. Stop making these games.
Maria had something to do with Andrew's death? You think Andrew had something to do with Maria's death?
I've seen what it looks like when power goes unchecked. I don't know if Andrew remembers what it is to be human.
Have you told the police?
How do you think I found you? The police work for Andrew. I stepped in before any of this reached him, but
Hello.
You don't want him to know you're poking around.
Hey.
Well, what are we supposed
Taking
to
a
do?
nap?
Ugh.
That's complicated.
Is it?
I hope that you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
She didn't even drink the drink.
Wait, where are you going? Wait.
Wait.
VIP.
Uh-huh.
John? Where did John go?
The blood tube in my wig exploded.
So funny. That was like a real medical emergency that happened and not like a intentional blood wig goofball situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, time to find the ghosts. I wish I had more liquor. One Mike's Harder lemonade. It's not enough. Meow.
Come on.
It's okay. Let me die the way you died, and I'll be more.
Mm-hmm. Got a real ominous vibe from that.
I guess we go there.
Apple's good.
Apple's good.
Apples are go.
Voodoo apple.
This is
Crazy
the
apple.
elevator and access to your suite.
Well, that's a piece of shit movie that everyone should watch.
The Apple.
/ musical. The
Yeah,
Apple.
this entire
The
floor
Apple.
yourself.
Watch it. It's great.
It's private, very quiet. The card will also give you access to
My
the
favorite
rooftop
wig.
pool, which you should enjoy anytime you like.
The wig from Clueless.
It is. It is. It is.
Oh, the aliens love apples.
Tech rehearsal starts in an hour, but you don't need to be there. We will need you for fitting at 5, and then it'll be on to the show.
Sounds good.
See you then.
Ah, symbolism. Eve and the apple.
Holy shit.
See, I'm just like bummed out that like Barlow goes for these like the low-hanging fruit, if you will. The low-hanging symbolism. Yeah, Marissa starts getting jank around 1999. Thanks, BL Hugh. Was that the thing?
That was.
No, it's still rumbling.
I rewound and it went to that clip instead.
Oh, okay.
Where's the corpse burning thing at?
I don't know.
Damn.
It's gone. They don't like keep him around.
That was the normal clip?
Maybe that was the normal clip. Yeah, I don't think you found it because it's still rumbling. Apparently the last clip was the corpse burning. That's when she first picks up at the apple. Keep going backward. Yeah, see?
Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
If you throw it hard enough. The apple and snake were my idea.
Look at my snake.
Look at my snake.
This isn't going to work.
It's just a long enough time for her to squirt some fake blood up her nose. So I just want to like mention that like, where are we? The window capture the browser. I already ticked off stupidly obvious symbolism. Do you get it? But if it wasn't ticked off,
yeah, that clip's a big one.
how big is that?
Yeah,
He's like, the snake was my idea. Stares at the camera, presents snake. Like, incredibly obvious symbolism. Do you get it? We are just so reliant on extremely British thing.
Feels like it's not gonna happen.
Pining for Europe. And a cameo from him. And twist ending. Does this already count as a twist ending? These fucking aliens are out here, man.
I don't know. It didn't happen right at the end, though. It's just a plot.
It's a
development.
twist. I don't know. Fucking, I don't care. This guy needs to get new tropes. I'm just tired of him. Oops, wrong one. Crazy apple, voodoo apple. Come and take a bite in the apple paradise. Choker. Aw, damn.
Smoke.
Back here. Jesus. Okay, apparently the last clip is on fire clip. This bad mannequin. There was some pining for Europe. It was just a mention of Europe. I don't consider it a pine. It has to be like, Paris. Like someone has to go, Rome or something like that for it to be pining. Like, I'm being reasonable. This is me being reasonable. That Crash Bandicoot whoa is just like a little sunshine in my day.
I love it.
Every time it comes up,
I love it when Crash goes whoa.
It's subtle. That's good too. Wow, it's almost like we use and abuse women. Whoa.
All right.
It's almost like that. Should probably go in some sort of order, honey.
Yeah, I know. It's just I was looking for. I was just like, all the music went out, all the ominous hums went out.
We're dead in the water, honey.
Mm-hmm.
There's no salvation. Fuck me to heaven.
Well, I would like to get to the ending, but
the rumble was earlier when you started the clip on the fire one.
There was a rumble?
There was a rumble?
I didn't feel my controller rumble at all in that. All right, we'll go back to the start.
Oh, now the music's back.
Ah.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, these two freaks.
I'll get back to that later.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll get to it now.
What? Hey.
Sup? Get closer, a little closer. I can't see every pore. Okay. Scariest game. A real horror game we're playing here.
Yeah, it's just the same original clip. Was that everything in that? In this clip, chat? There was another layer to that.
Fuck off! How will I know when I'm satisfied?
That was it? Okay, thank you.
If that was it, where's the credits? I thought the credits were gonna happen. There seems to be very little distinction between abusing women as social commentary and just abusing women because of misogyny. Thank you, chat.
There's
still one death to find. Gotta find the rest of the first movie.
Is Ambrosio the first movie?
Ambrosio's the first movie, and then Minsky, and then Two of Everything, which is a terrible name for a movie about a woman getting taken advantage of by a like Harvey Weinstein type guy. But also like posing as a twin of somebody else to be famous, and then she gets abused by the record company Weinstein guy. Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that, but I didn't get the part that happens.
Mm-hmm. There's a chain. It's very visible if you're sat outside of things. Arthur Fisher and John Durick were on that chain. Ideas, traditions, technique, organic matter gets passed along. Fisher passed me on to Durick, but Durick took me, or I chose to go. It's hard to say. They both wanted to claim me as theirs. There's a life cycle to an artist. And it's very important to get the timing right, to prove, to use one to fertilize another.
When will Sam Barlow's time be done?
But John, it was the first time I put myself into the chain.
Yep, all right. Oh, this is different.
Yeah.
Can't select it? Oh, okay. Something's happening now.
Oh.
The thing is happening now.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's so spooky. I've heard your complaints in the comments that I'm too hard on this game. I hear you. And I respond, shut the fuck up.
I'm part of you now.
Great.
Thank you. Whoa, that's crazy. The end is just 3 hours of her staring at you, and then the credits roll. And? Ma'am, this is a Twitch stream. Gonna need you to do something.
This is a loading screen for Heavy Rain.
Finally. The David Cage Sam Barlow crossover.
Origami killer.
We've all dreamed of. BAFTA these nuts!
Fucking asshole!
Fucking asshole! I'm personally offended that no one's using the word pretentious for this game. This is like the definition of pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
And they use it for the fucking Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide?
There you go. It didn't end with getting a message from an SB or anything like that.
Amazingly.
Surprising.
I don't care that there's 3 other fucking writers. It's still Sam Barlow's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't help.
Well, okay.
In Bob's Street, it froze on her mid-blink and the credits music kept playing. Ah!
Great.
That's wonderful. Oh, what a steamer. I can't believe it's gonna win Game of the Year.
Well, okay. So, Art Man.
Art Man. I just want to say, okay, so Sam Barlow wrote Ambrosio, but the other ones had the same stink on it.
I mean, isn't he also the director, though?
Yeah, he's like the director. So he probably encouraged the stink.
What is this?
Say my name, say my name!
Huh. That's a weird song choice, but okay.
Is this TLC? Is this Destiny's Child? Is this Salt and Pepper? What is this?
Oh, it's the Two of Everything song.
Because it was 99. They can put anything they want in this game, no matter how stupid it is. They can just say, like, well, it's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be from the 90s. That's why it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was the thing I wanted to tell you for the last week. Was just like, hey, did you know that there's aliens in the game? Or entities of a sort?
I might have mentioned.
You didn't.
I mean, I might have mentioned in the first, stream. I might have jokingly mentioned maybe he'll put aliens in it this time. I don't fucking know. Yeah. But I cannot point to that. If somebody can kindly put a timestamp somewhere. Yeah.
Blue Mayhem says, you missed my favorite terrible twist in this.
Oh,
what's the terrible
what
twist?
Is it? I think they're vampires / angels, ancient spirits starting with Jesus, only reborn in fire. Read the TV tropes page. That lady's literally Jesus? No. Why? Fuck off.
Literally Jesus?
Literally Jesus? The alien lady is Jesus? Why is she talking to Johnny Carson about hibernating? I hate this.
There's a lot of different pieces of media, all called Immortality.
Yeah.
The game's like the 7th result, Brian.
She talks about getting crucified, but she also talks being drowned and burned, and burning works. Jesus was never burned or drowned? I thought she was Eve. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm sorry, I just wanted to get the chat and then I made it disappear by accident. Minsky, written by Sam Barlow. I knew it! All of them were written by Sam Barlow. There's no way. If the third one isn't written by him at all, I'll be shook. She was Eve and Jesus. Great. Good.
The whole Jesus thing was a story she and the other guy put on.
I just cannot fucking care. Also, why didn't the Two of Us theme play during the Two of Us section of the credits? It played during Minsky. The Ambrosio theme should play during Ambrosio's part of the credits, then Minsky, then the stupid Destiny's Child knockoff. Jesus was but a play. Fucking kill me. Why are we doing this? What is this? Who cares? There's a lot of people. I'm sorry to all these people. Anyway, let's consult the bingo. I mean, at least it did not tell you that it's time to go, the game is over. If you want, it had a traditional fucking, here's the last cutscene, here's the credits. Ending. Didn't have mommy daddy issues. Surprisingly. Didn't have pining for Europe, didn't have an extremely British thing that just comes out of nowhere and you're just like, whoa, that's British. No SB cameo. Shockingly. No meta screen reflection, but
Yeah.
the meta I can see you through the screen thing, I feel like that's adjacent. I feel like that can be clicked.
Sure.
There. Boop.
Still not a bingo!
Still not a bingo, baby.
You got unlucky with these placements.
I am not lucky with these placements. I mean, I got the bingo in the second row.
Yeah.
From movies don't work like that. Twist ending, whoa, horny but in a pretentious way. Twins or princesses are mentioned and stupidly obvious symbolism. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we have fucking 5 or 4 other potential bingos that didn't happen. If only fancy pasta molto bene happened.
Yeah, if only.
If only. I mean, let me bring the chat back up. I hate that this is one of those games that pauses when you drag off it. A Sam Barlow cameo, I say. Does he show up in one of the clips? Tell me.
Wow.
Wow. What a fucking pointless piece of shit. There's an SB cameo we didn't get. Great.
Man, you probably could have finished this game in one stream if you had been using controller instead of the keyboard, which makes getting those specific clips where you have to feather the rewinding, which seems impossible to do on the keyboard.
What an excellent video game. Written by Sam Barlow!
Yeah.
Ooh, he can't help himself. Ooh. Compliments time. I feel like Manon Gage, Marissa Marcel, she was good when they gave her decent material, and I feel like I'm always impressed by people who can remember a large amount of lines in general. Yeah. I think that's impressive in general. I can't imagine how people do plays, especially if they're not musicals, and remember all that shit. That aside, I am fresh out of compliments.
Thank you for putting those Johnny Carson clips onto an actual VHS instead of just using the filter in Premiere.
Thank you for your effort. Okay, I'll put Barlow Bingo in the corner.
That's like a thing that not many people do.
You care about that?
Huh?
You care about that?
Yeah.
Okay. To each his own.
I can spot the difference.
I feel like he gets too much credit for doing that. Like people go, ooh, ah.
I don't think it's a big thing. I'm just like, I just appreciate when people actually do that because it's not that much work.
It's not that much work.
You just got to get a VCR and some actual tapes.
2 VHS.
Fucked up.
Yeah. It's fucking Destiny's Child again.
Yeah.
Say my name, say my name. Great. So yeah, what did we learn?
Well. I mean,
I learned that I'm still fed up with this guy.
Yeah.
Not a big surprise. And I also learned that no matter how much you say at the top of a video that you have a bias and you're aware of it and you're doing this because it's fun to you, people will still comment and say like, wow, she has a big bias she's not aware of. Wow, she's really harsh on this guy. Wow, she's really damaging herself by doing this. Why would you hate play something that's so sick and wrong?
Yeah.
No matter how much I put up in front that I'm aware that I'm not normal, and that I know what I'm doing and I'm a fucking adult and I don't give a shit, still they will condescend to me. So that's really great.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy Sam Barlow's misogynistic bullshit forever. It's art, baby.
Yeah, he just has the same themes come up over and over and over again.
And to like what end?
Yeah.
Like that's what bugs me. Like, oh, is it so Is it so revolutionary to say, did you know women have it bad? Did you know women are abused and like molested and taken advantage of constantly in all walks of life? And it's like, yeah, dog, what about it?
Yeah.
You want to help with that? Or you just want to make stories about the suffering of women at the hands of men over and over and over and fucking over again? Ad nauseum. And I've already been nauseous this whole fucking time.
Also, it's like, yeah, there are a lot of game directors out there who have the same recurring themes throughout a lot of their works, but also they get new stuff too in there. It's not like, I haven't seen all of his games, but I played Her Story, I saw all of Shattered Memories, saw a chunk of this game, saw a chunk of one of the other games too. War Games? War Games. I was there for War Games.
Yeah.
And there's a couple, like, the same shit just keeps coming up over and over, with War Games being slightly different because it was a licensed thing, but it was still up his alley because, you know, voyeurism.
Yeah. What about it, dude? What about voyeurism?
He's pretty interested in voyeurism, but like, what about it?
What about it, my man?
Because like a bunch of those games just have clips where you're searching through and it's just like, here's the clip of the lady character in her bra getting undressed, and it's like, okay. And it feels like, is it a critique of voyeurism? Is it to like, is it talking about like what? Because it feels like you're having your cake and eating it too. Because it's like, are we supposed to feel creeped out and gross when you're showing us this clip? Because it never feels like that's the aim with those clips. It feels like the aim is supposed to be, ooh, isn't this sexy?
It's titillizing.
Yeah.
Titillating.
Titillizing.
Titillizing.
Tittillize.
Tittillize. Tittillize me, Captain. It's titillating every fucking time he does it, and he has done like some equal opportunity, you know, voyeurism, and that doesn't like, you know, absolve him of constantly returning to voyeurism as this theme that doesn't actually go anywhere. It's not a theme if it doesn't mean anything. Yeah. That's what pisses me off. He has these same like 8 things he keeps shoving in, like princesses, twins,
mirrors.
like mirrors, fucking like
Le Petit Mort.
Le Petit Mort.
Which that isn't even really a theme, it's just like a thing he likes, and so he throws it in a lot.
He knows that he sounds fancy when he brings that up. It doesn't really tie into fucking anything. Like, and it's just so frustrating to see over and over again people be impressed by the same things that don't go anywhere just because it's presented like you're in a museum. This is an arty thing. And it's like, but what of the meat of it? What am I here for? Does this affect me emotionally or you know, like intellectually or anything? What do I take away from this? Besides, like, wow, cool art, nice boobs.
And then there were aliens or entities that represented the artistic spirit in a way, but the creation of art frequently harms the people trying to make it and the people around them as well. And this game being a work of art too, containing the entity, is why they say at the end, I am part of you now, because they are within the video game and thus being spread to everyone who plays it, and stuff like that.
Whoa, so spoopy.
Yeah.
It's not scary or meaningful. It's nonsense. And yeah, Inscription did it. Most of that guy's games have done a cuter, funnier, more emotionally like impactful version of like, and now a ghost will follow you home. You know, like, because that's goofy. That's a goofy premise. I feel like Sam Barlow is desperately missing camp. This guy's a camp director and doesn't know he's a camp director, and that ticks me off a lot because he would be a really good camp director. He takes himself very seriously, very artistically, and I find that very frustrating because his bullshit is so superficial, surface level stuff that is impressive at first glance, will win BAFTAs real fucking easy. But it's like, that's not your fucking calling, man. Your calling is this kind of like love letter to nostalgia things that could really benefit from some level of intentional goofiness, lightheartedness, camp. That'd be great.
Because sometimes there's stuff in his games that end up just being really unintentionally goofy, like, and just makes me not able to take his stuff seriously, when it definitely, especially this game, seemed like it was trying to be, wanted you to take it seriously and be invested in the mystery or, ooh, what's going on or whatever, you know. It's even more so than like her story, where it's just like, you're trying to solve a crime or, you know, whatever happened to your mom or whatever the fuck that was.
And also, you don't learn.
Yeah.
You don't learn the mystery. You don't solve the mystery.
Yeah.
We still, to this fucking day, do not know what happens in her story.
Yeah.
Is it one woman who is fucking with the cops and pretending to be twins? Is it twins and one of them killed a guy and the other one didn't? Ooh. Take their fingerprints, bitches. They're different. Or is it a woman that has a goofy, cliche split personality situation?
And like, there's just a lot of
We
stuff
don't know.
in her story that's pretty goofy, especially when it's just like, again, I was talking about the suspension of disbelief. It's like, why the fuck did the cops organize their video clips like this? I think there was some random was there some random excuse in the game? It's like it got damaged by a flood or something.
The other half, the other sides, the questions from the detectives, all the questions, everything a detective said during all those interviews were separated out into separate tapes. Tapes, because it's the 90s, tapes.
Yeah, tapes.
And all of those were in like a different drawer closer to the ground or something and got destroyed by a flood. Yeah, but as if this is admissible in fucking court, let's separate all the questions and answers.
Yeah.
Like, that's normal to do.
Yeah.
And also, here, you can have access to our police system. You can just have this.
Yeah,
stranger, random person.
That took me out of a lot of
And also, it'll only show 5 clips at a time because you have a guest account. You're not like a policeman. It's like, okay, fuck off.
Yeah. And where was I going with this? I got distracted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just listing all the fucking stupid things about suspension of disbelief in that game, and nobody cared but me.
Yeah. That thought's gone.
Well, rip.
Yep. Oh, right. Yeah, there's some stuff where it's like, okay, the cops were interviewing this lady, and they let her bring a guitar into the interrogation room, and then she just played a song for them, and they weren't like, ma'am, stop.
Ma'am, please stop.
Ma'am, how did you get that guitar in here?
That's contraband.
Like, some of that stuff is just like, is that supposed to be an Easter egg, or did that actually happen? Is in with the rest of the tapes, which tells me it's actually happened. It wasn't just supposed to be a cute Easter egg or something.
Yeah, and she played a song about murdering people.
Yeah, she played a song about murdering people, and it's just like, that stuff mixed in with all the other stuff doesn't make me... I can't go, that's campy and goofy. I like that because everything else is so straight-laced and serious that instead I just see that and go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was told to press about. I mean, everyone's like, wow, why are you singling out Sam Barlow? You tell me. It's because his name is all over the fucker, okay? Born in France, Marissa moved to London in the late 60s where she worked as a photographer's model. Her appearance in a soap commercial was spotted by a casting director and led her to being cast from thousands of hopefuls to 20,000 hopefuls by Arthur Fisher as Matilda in the 1968 Ambrosio. This movie was never released. Marcel followed this up with the 1970 movie Minsky, a collaboration with her DP. That stands for double penetrate. I mean, director of photography. For Ambrosio, John Durick, the movie was never finished. They didn't mention the murder happened. Marcel was not heard from for over 20 years until in 1999 she reappeared to film 2 of Everything, reuniting with John Durick, now a successful and acclaimed director. With Durick's death, this movie was also shuttered. Marissa Marcel was never heard from again. In 1968, many thought Marcel would become a huge star, but these days she's largely forgotten. A few dedicated enthusiasts have attempted to find her lost movies and floated their own theories of what happened to Marissa Marcel to no avail. Then in 2020, a breakthrough, a large cache of film was discovered containing footage from all 3 of Marcel's movies. After carefully collating and scanning the footage, we have created this piece of computer software in an attempt to preserve this work and share it so that Marissa may live again in the hearts of audiences.
Mm-hmm.
And that counts as the same as her story. Like, oh, this was lost. It was mothballed. We only have one half of it. Oh, it's so weird. Here's this weird system that cobbles it together. And it's weird to navigate because we cobbled it together for some fucking weird bullshit reason. Found in the same vault as Samurai Cop. Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks, Tolkoto. Yeah, the game's supposed to be real. I mean, all his games are supposed to be real. They all pretend to be real. I mean, a lot of games pretend to be real. Don't get me wrong. Metal Gear pretends to be real, but the amount of obnoxious fourth wall breaking in Barlow's games is it feels different than a regular video game just pretending like, wow, after World War II, the world was split into East and West, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this explains click on things to move between clips. It fucking don't. It fucking don't. But yeah, that's Immortality.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see that guy die in 2 of everything. That's kind of a shame. I don't know how one would find that. There's a scene where someone gets their titty grabbed. That was funny.
Uh-huh.
It's this scene. Enjoy how this is written. It's really funny.
Okay.
Scene 59 Alpha, take 6.
Fuck! Action.
This is after a scene where she was assaulted by her manager type guy.
Maria?
She's a singer.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You have no idea.
What's going on? You're shaking.
Isabella. Something just happened to me in my room.
In your room?
Yes. Please don't be upset. I have to tell you what happened.
Slow down, darling. What happened?
Andrew, he made a pass at me. More than a pass, he forced himself on me.
Well, I think everyone had a little too much to drink.
No, it was more than that. It was more than that. He gave me no choice. He attacked me. I had to run away.
This is serious.
It is. It's really serious.
You don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
Andrew's a powerful man, and you've hurt his feelings. That's why I came to talk to you.
He assaulted me.
Maria, you're a big girl. You of all people should know the score.
The score? I came here on a professional contract and I deserve to be treated like a professional. What part of that is unclear to you?
Do you understand now?
Uh-huh.
You are a big girl. You're falling out of your dress.
You are a big girl.
You don't know who you're fucking with. I'm Maria. Wait till the world hears about this. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna have Andrew put away. I have money. I have power.
You have power. Money. You're not in our league, sweetheart. Andrew could rent out Yankee Stadium tonight and pay every single member of the NYPD to come out and watch him rape you on home plate. You're nothing.
Thanks for that.
Huh.
Everybody knows who I am.
The public does. But the people that matter know Andrew. He's the most connected man in the city. He belongs to a different world. And you just threatened him. Do you understand what that means, dear?
I'm Maria. He's gonna be on the front page of every single fucking newspaper in America tomorrow morning. I'm gonna destroy you.
You could have walked away from this.
I am walking away from this.
No. I don't think you are. Do it.
Do what? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Cut.
Wahahaha.
Let's go again. I can do it better.
We can pick it up.
I want it in the master.
It's late. You need to sleep.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Let's go.
Let's go.
It stinks. But yeah, that's
Well, okay.
yeah, you know, that's the thing. That's the stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And yeah, someone mentioned earlier that like you know, Sam Barlow keeps doing I mean, this game is about how women have been historically abused throughout history in films, and it's just like, well, okay, we know, and you're doing it again, so is that really a commentary? Can you tell the difference between a commentary on something and just doing it?
Mm-hmm.
You're just doing it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it. There was another funny clip I wanted to show you, though. I'm not sure where it is. It's in the Minsky era. Does anyone know where the guy with his dick cut off is?
Wow.
Anybody know where guy with his dick cut off is? It's not that one. This one's pretty funny, but that's not it. In one clip, the alien says we kept trying, but the movies kept getting worse. On the left, is this him? This the dickless man? I think that might be him. Is that him? Minsky.
Team 3A, take one.
All right. Keep it loose, Marissa.
This is gonna be fun.
Action.
Oh, Marissa's on the camera. How big were 1970s cameras at the time?
Pretty big. Shoulder mounted.
Shoulder mounted, really large. Yeah.
Would everyone below the rank of sergeant clear the hell out of here? Is that understood? I want no more than 3 cops in here. That's 3 living cops and a dead body.
What accent's that?
Unless there's more. Bodies, I mean.
He changed his dialect a couple times during this.
Oh, I wasn't. I'm sure you weren't. So this guy likes tits, huh? I read in the paper he was fucking his model. She's not even half his age.
Genius doesn't age.
Yeah, I bet you did it. It's always the girlfriend. Forensics.
It's usually the husband, actually.
I really like the drawing of the boobs in the background. That's really funny.
And if you click on it, it goes to real human boob clips.
Great.
Yeah, that's art.
I spoke to the neighbor.
That's art, baby.
The one who discovered the body.
A guy with a girl's name, Allison. So Mr. Minsky was expected at a gallery event, but didn't show, so they rang and asked Allison to call in on him.
Be friendly with the victim.
Blue Mayhem in the chat just saying, imagine being 2,000 years old and being fascinated with the guy who wrote this shit.
I thought Minsky only painted women.
He's got a girl's name. Says he was booked to come around tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so he was expecting to be alive tomorrow.
That clue.
He wasn't expecting to be murdered. Good work.
Who expects to be murdered?
Dead, naked celebrity. Paul Goodman.
There's a missing penis, too. You're Mr. Sex Murder.
You're Mr. Sex Murder.
You're Mr. Sex Murder.
You're Mr. Sex Murder.
There's a missing penis, too. Gee whiz. You're Mr.
Well,
Sex
golly.
Murder. Golly.
It didn't bleed much.
You're Mr. Sex Murder.
The penis was cut off after the heart had stopped beating.
The real cause of death was asphyxia.
The
nakedness and penis disfigurement. I say asphyxia.
Why would the crime scene photographer know this? Was this like a combo role at some point in history?
His imagination was lesser than I thought. Wasn't as great as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, Sam Barlow is not brave enough to show dog. He doesn't do full frontal. This is his first work with nudity. Open up, let loose all the blood in your mouth. Oh man. So, do I go anywhere from here? Oh yeah, it's this clip of Elvis giving a kiss to this guy. I don't even know who this guy is. Who's Elvis?
Do you think your audience will read something into your playing Minsky yourself?
This is the sort of thing audiences tend to do. Just simply out of arrogance.
Yeah, God forbid they show a gay kiss. They're not going that far.
He's done that before.
That's just tasteless as opposed to everything else that's happened.
He'll assume I'm sleeping with you.
Because you're a terrible man.
Ah, look who it is. My handsome co-star.
Long time no see.
Carl?
He looks like Elvis in that one angle.
I'm really excited about this movie we're making together. John, Marissa.
No.
No. Whatever. So I guess we're calling it. I don't know what this is. Nobody should know what this is. If you claim to know what this is, good for you, man.
Wow, a cat.
A kitty, yeah. It's a nice kitty.
Well,
Well,
thanks for having me on.
Thanks for actually enabling the end to happen by fussing with the controller. It's unfair that the controller matters this much. We just could not get it to work with the keyboard. So yeah, now I can appear on the Bombcast and try not to blow my fucking top over this game. And try to act like a normal person with normal opinions about this game and its creators and the scam they've been running for years.
Come on.
Oh! Well, something's squeaking, so...
Something's squeaking.
Hey, if I'm the only person that doesn't like this game, I'm a diamond in the rough, and everybody can just chill the fuck out because I'm a drop in the bucket. Everyone else can't get over all this stuff, and it's really, really great, and I'm a crazy idiot, so that's fine, and that's why I'm really mad all the time. So, yeah. It's, yeah, we're, yeah. Added 10 instances of a single image to the image grid. Thank you for the...
I was just mashing buttons and I did it.
Thank you for the Chivo. Thank you.
Aren't you glad to have more achievements?
I love achievements. Okay, so... Yeah, good night. I'm done. I'm done with this. Good night. And don't be mean in the comments. Fuck you. I'm fucking tired and I don't want any of it.
Yes.
You should raid somebody, but goodbye, VOD.